Hello. Welcome to Ergy Music Live. I am in a slightly stripped back shed tonight. The beautiful new keyboard that's normally there is not there, so it's a bit of a blank space. Looks a wee bit more lo-fi than normal, but that's it. That's what you get. This is just a wee homemade channel. My name is Adam Sutherland. Welcome to my little channel. It's called Ergy Music because Ergy's where I'm from, and it's like a tune that I wrote that's probably my best known one so far. Hope that changes one day. I don't actually think it's my personal favourite tune by a long shot, but that's what it is. So here I am welcoming you, and I'm just going to be sharing everything that I know about the art of writing melody. And I'm a student of this. I, like anything else, the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know, and the more there is to learn. So my cup is empty, as they say. I'm just glancing at the screen here to see if there's any folk logged in, or if indeed, just to make sure I am actually streaming. I think I am streaming, yeah. So this week I am going to be looking at a tune which is, from a little searching on the internet, it's a trad tune written by somebody we don't even know who they are, and yet this tune, I would suggest, is as good as any tune written by anyone in history. It's as good as anything. I think Mozart would be chuffed to have written this. Any of the great composers would have been delighted to have written this melody, and yet we don't even know who wrote it. It's kind of sad. I guess you could argue it's beautiful, but I think it's kind of sad. Yeah, Danny Boy, or the Londonderry Air, is the original tune apparently. And I'm doing this tune because I was teaching at an event at the weekend there, an incredible weekend of crack in the village of Fort Augustus, which is at the southwest tip of Loch Ness. Loch Ness is very long and thin. If you look at it on the map, it's part of the Great Glen, which, did you know, starts off somewhere around Islay and goes all the way up to Shetland, the Great Glen Fault. And I'm from the south side of Loch Ness myself originally, and yeah, I was back at this feis called Feis Glenalbyn, and Glenalbyn is the Gaelic for the Great Glen. And I'm always very lucky and privileged to get asked to go and teach there. It's just a wonderful experience. It's an adult learning weekend. You arrive at 9 p.m. on the Friday night, stay in this wonderful hostel, Morag's Lodge, and it's pretty much the same people that go every year. And as soon as everyone arrives, there's like no ice breaking required. Everyone just picks up where they were last year, as if it hasn't been a whole year. And it's weird, it doesn't even feel like a year, it just feels like it was like the other day. Everyone just gets right into playing tunes. It's the tutors, the students, everyone mingling. It's just laughter flowing, obviously, a few drams flowing, lots of things flowing, and yeah, it's amazing. So I was there this weekend, and again, for my 16th time. If any of you are watching this crew team of Feis Glenalbyn, thank you for asking me back. This tune, Danny Boy, or Londonderry Air, got belted out. It started off small, with a few folk playing it on the melody, and then people started singing along with this, and then I think it's fair to say that the singing became screaming, but like amazing screaming, or maybe it was just outstanding. And I think, you know, even though it's like a really well-known tune, it's not one of the new cool tunes, it was just like people were just reminded of like, oh my good grief, this tune is mighty. And I've not really been able to shake it from my head ever since. And when I was trying to think about what to share tonight in tonight's live stream, this tune just was elbowing all the other ones out of the way in my mind. So I actually don't really know what I'm going to say. I'm going to play it a lot. I nearly did one of the videos where I would like deliberately ruin it. I just actually don't think I can do that. So let me know if you are in the commenting frame of mind, if you like this tune or dislike this tune, or any thoughts you have about it. Just come and say hi if you feel free, if you feel like doing so. Equally, it's equally fine to just not add anything in the comments, and in fact you may be in the future, in which case commenting actually still welcome. But yeah, I can see I've got some folk tuned in, so that's good enough for me. I don't need to have folk commenting, but if you are commenting, say hello. And I think I'm probably going to stop saying that again and again and again. Gonna start playing it, so I'll just check I'm in tune, and I'll just play it as a way of sharing what I love about it, because I guess there's no better way to share what any of us love about a tune than to just play it. What's that saying? Talking about music is like dancing about architecture. Also, just if someone wouldn't mind, let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm going to presume that you can. Here we go. It's a wee bit quiet. I'm gonna turn it off. Thank you guys. Sound check over. How's that volume, guys? Let me know. I can turn it up a wee bit more. I just don't want it to distort. I'm going to just start that playing again. Nerdy fact, my loudest note on my fiddle is this one. B natural, 494 hertz. It's roughly louder than everything else by about 6 decibels. How nerdy is that? I'm going to just also quickly say hello. The regulars in tonight, much appreciate always you guys coming in. Michael Bishop, hello. Gavin Maxwell, hello again, good sir. Dream Angus, hello. And you've got a comment straight away. You like the Londonderry Air melody with Thomas Moore's lyrics. My gentle harp. Didn't know that there was any other lyrics other than Danny Boy. Awesome. If it's the right volume, I'm going to just start again. My favourite thing just now, I have lots of favourite things, but my favourite thing in music is right now is I'm trying to really get better and loving getting better at harmony in relation to the melody. Harmony which complements the melody, hopefully, not just like arbitrarily chucking chords down, but really listening and taking the lead from the melody and seeing what options there are there in a really respectful way. And this tune is just like, I think a lot of the best tunes, it's almost like a feature of the best tunes. It's just got so many options and it begs you to just play with it harmonically. So I'm going to play it, I'll try it again with not too much harmony, then I'm just going to probably get carried away, and I might even start varying the melody and trying to kind of try and imply some of the chords I'm hearing, because I'm trying to basically do everything with the fiddle. I'm a bit frustrated that way. So I love the harmony, I love the melody, so sometimes the tune might take a bit of a backseat and the harmony stuff might creep in, and that I will stop talking. So here we go. It's quite good to take a pause before you play something. just the best. Should point out it's not Scottish. The tune is Irish. I don't know what to say. It's just it's just the best. Wow. You tuned in to hear someone just say it's just the best. I could go into my usual things about how it's got a climax of the tune in the second half, and the climax note is the highest note of the tune, and that note only happens once. My regular followers here have heard me say that a lot. I guess I'll just say it again, but it's the obvious bit, is that, as I recall the other night playing it in Fort Augustus, we were slowing down on the 3 notes which build up to that. So we're like, pause. So there you go. Andrew Mangus is just saying, yeah, the lyrics of Thomas Moore's poem are those using symbolism of harp as a resistance song. Music has been a great resistance thing, a tool for resistance historically, and that's interesting to hear that it was present in this. I'm slightly drawn to playing this tune in a, I don't know, as soon as you do double stopping, it does sound a bit countryish. That's just what I'm hearing. Is this a tune that anyone here likes to play? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I actually don't have anything. I feel like I've just said everything I can with that. So I will talk about that note. Why am I doing that? It's because this is a bit of a tangent, but I guess it's all a tangent. Voice leading is where you change one note of a chord, if I get this right, one note of a chord in a way that it drags you chordally to a different place next time than perhaps you would have gone otherwise. So that's like without voice leading. If I go, that it's taking you to basically making it a D7, which takes you to kind of G. If I had infinite lives and infinite time and wasn't just so utterly strapped for time every single week to do everything, I would just love to write out a gorgeous, or what I would think to be gorgeous, string arrangement. And if I was really organised, I would type it out and teach it on YouTube, and if I was even more organised, I would sell it as a PDF. Maybe I'll manage that. I am just like really strapped for time at the moment for everything, for reasons that are a wee bit personal, which I will not go into live on YouTube, but I think I'll probably will tell my Patreon supporters. Things have just been a little bit difficult recently, meaning time has been very, very short, and I've just not had anywhere near enough time. If I mentioned that, not enough time. But you might be able to tell I'm a little bit tired tonight as well. That's it. I think next week I'm probably going to do Movahar, which is a great Gaelic song which translates in from the Gaelic into my mother. So I think I'll just actually maybe just finish off playing that tune, and then I'll hang up the phone and thank you all for coming along. Move at her. Just realising there, I was using a lot of the same chords for that tune as well. That's a challenge, just having a bit of separation. Yeah, thank you, Michael Bishop, for that nice comment there. Thank you all for coming along. Yeah, I am gonna go and get some rest, and I don't know if that little performance or look into Danny Boy or Londonderry Air made you see the tune any differently or not, or maybe it made it maybe it put you off. I don't know, but I just love that tune and wanted to just kind of share that with you. So thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Dream Angus. Thank you all watching. Silently respect to you all. Thank you for supporting my wee channel. If you feel so inclined to do so, you can come and find me on Patreon. I have a free tier. It's not all stuff that you have to pay for. And if you do decide to support me 1 month, I encourage you all to unsubscribe anytime. It's not something that is something people should feel like they're locked into. I don't think you can say that enough, actually. 1 month support, awesome. And yeah, I would like to shout out my regular Patreon supporters here, Gavin Maxwell and Michael Bishop, actually, who have been supporting me there for a long time. Thank you both a huge amount. Oh, hey Syria, thank you for saying thank you. Okay, I'll stop the elongated thanks, and I wish you all a very good rest of your day. So for me, Adam Sutherland, broadcasting to you from a shed somewhere in Scotland, take care.